What is going on, YouTube? Today we are reacting to childhood memes. I do hope you do enjoy today's video. Let's get right into it.
A spectacular view of an iridescent cloud.
Whoa,
Dude,
that's cool.
Where the
Care Bears
live. My mom opened up a bag of candy in the backseat of the car. It has four colors.
My god!
It's the world's best pen. Fidgety.
These are actually such childhood
also red and
things.
black. Yeah, this is the best pen.
Do they still have these colored pens, like where they have multiple colors on them? You get like 4 of them, and you just like spam them, and then you end up breaking them.
People think this chef is good, but he's got nothing on this man.
I never watched that one. He looks familiar though.
Hold my shoes. They need to make this but for adults. You're 7 years old and you just woke up during the late night road trip. So instead of getting out of your bed like a normal person, you're going to stretch over to grab the thing.
I definitely did this one as a kid. Yep, that's for sure. When I do that as an adult now, I think before I go to bed, I always have everything I need in the morning prepared right beside me. So when I wake up, I just grab it all right there.
You really want? Nobody. Humans and Tom and Jerry. You'll never see that.
Tom and Jerry.
Switching from switching from a pencil to a pen was a big deal.
Yeah, it was actually a big deal.
Well, my primary school, we had a pen license. I was the first person to get my pen license. We used to slap this poor cat for no reason. No, I don't. Talking Angela.
I don't remember what this is, but he looks very familiar. Do you guys know?
Were weird. We had the best scale in our childhood. Other people after using a pen all day. Around. Me after holding a pen for 10 seconds.
I made so much mistakes.
You don't know this video. Other people's dustbin versus my dustbin. When I had a backpack, I never really used this area. Nice. My marble is in first place.
Wait, was that? Hold on. Was that what that bag is for? Like that one was for the drinks. I used that, but the earbud one, I never used that earbud one. Always wonder what that was for.
When I had a backpack, I never really used this area. Nice, my marble is in first place. I will win for sure.
You never win. You never win.
I remember these in school because it was that serious. Worst memory of my school life.
Oh, your teacher, bro. When your teacher bends over.
Because it was that serious. Worst.
Yo, they don't even. I don't know how they don't realize. It's like they're right in your face lobes, man. Come on.
Memory of my school life. Best childhood memory. The amount of slime guys would give you when you ask to play with some of theirs in elementary.
Slime?
I got flung off at Mock 3 years old. I was always too scared to go on these when people would push it really fast.
I never had one. I don't think I've ever been on one of these, like, ever. I don't think there was any, like, in my area.
Childhood trauma. You're so wise for your age. You have such good reflexes. 7-year-old me watching this show and thinking I could do all the obstacles easily.
I still think I could.
Childhood. Yep. It always hurt, but like a good type of hurt. Hair holds memories. No wonder I'm so forgetful. You should just eat your memories so you gain them back. How about this for
Super S.
Generational
Super S.
TV at 3 a.m.
Yo, do kids still do Super S's, or is that just like us only, you know?
In the 90s, be like, sold over 20 million records. This is just 9-inch nails. How it felt watching my mum cry about how I ruined her life at the ripe age of 8. This palette is called Overcooked Vegetables. The colors of the 1970s. This floor meant you were somewhere fun, my friend. The hardest puzzle to solve.
Wait, those floors were mostly at the like, bowling alleys. Like these ones right here. I saw them be at like bowling alleys, or I think that's the only thing that I can actually think of. Maybe like a laser quest outside before you enter the area. But yeah, these are mostly at like bowling alleys.
Meant you were somewhere fun, my friend. The hardest puzzle to solve is the Rubik's
trying to
Cube.
flip it.
Me, an intellectual. How others write. Temp with a line. Richer. How I write. Temperature going down the paper.
I think I was definitely the bottom one. I'm not gonna lie. I was 100% the bottom one.
Bro. Who else remembers these Tupper Toys stencils?
I remember the ABC ones.
What my Play-Doh would look like after mixing all those colors together.
How did they ever do this?
Everyone understand? One kid says yes, so we're moving on
then.
Great.
Oh yeah, that was so dumb.
Me, all of these are in this small house. This is so true. Ghost grabbing zone, safe zone. Then versus now. How I imagine my farm. True. Ghost grabbing zone, safe zone. Then versus
the Slinky. Oh my god, the Slinky. Bro, I still have a Slinky. I don't know if it works still or not. But yo, Slinky, bro, you see some Slinky tech people do on like Instagram and shit? That shit goes crazy. It's really cool.
Now, how I imagine my father when he was a child. I wonder
True.
if we would have been friends. Who else did this in childhood? Turning your pen into a plane.
That is so sick. I never did that. Oh my, that is so fucking good. That's cool now. Bro, imagine you're just like working an office job and you start doing this. You're like, brrr. I can see myself doing that.
I never added the pen lids at the end of the ruler. We played with these to train for this. Same feeling, different age. Stickers at the doctor's/dentist's office.
Bro, those are always on top of the ceiling. So when you're like looking up, you just see it all there.
You got too big to fit in this
one of those chairs.
Zoned out in 7th grade, and Loki never really zoned back in. I always thought it was a silly toy. Little did I know it would come so in handy.
I'm gonna be honest, it didn't come in handy. You have to try like at least 10 times each way until you finally get it. It never goes in first try, it never goes to second or third, only a 10th. It's the
forcing
worst.
people to make pinky promises because I still take it seriously. It's like when people swear on their
haven't done
mother's
pinky
life.
promise
If
in
you
a while.
don't actually swear on that, you don't mean it, you're a horrible person. Or you hate your mum. Why are there straps on his legs? I'm laughing so
what
hard.
is this?
Power to the main thrusters. All systems are go. Turbo poop. But he's still
Lock
wearing his
him in.
pants. Pants aren't an issue when you're quantum pooping through the 9th dimension. There's a special place in hell for people who did this in school.
Oh my gosh. Those hurt actually a lot. I hate when people do that.
Holes like these anymore. I know, they've went away. Finally, a piggy bank the size of my
Some
savings.
pennies?
Fidget spinners are out. These are in. My fingers got pinched just looking at this picture. Do you guys remember these dinosaurs which would
the dinosaurs would inflate. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's just a throwback. Am I Unk? I am Unk. What am I saying? I know I'm Unk. This is dope. Oh my gosh.
Don't complain about your research project. This was my Google. Texting in the 80s style. 5-year-old.
Oh yeah. When you had like the projects where you had to like make it look old school, so you threw it in like the microwave or the oven or something, and then you like got it all brownish and stuff. Oh, and you got the tea bags and you dabbed the tea bags on it.
After trying my parents' toothpaste instead of my strawberry lightning McQueen toothpaste,
Ka-chow.
are we the only ones that make these out of popped balloons and squeak it against our teeth, hiding in these as a kid? And your parents would never find you. This generation has a nice looking plain movie, while our generation found entertainment through this manufactured horror. If you did this, your childhood was awesome. Your childhood
did I ever do that?
And you're also a
I don't know if I ever did that in a doorway. I might have done it like in a hallway. I don't know, actually.
Monkey. You were a monkey as a kid. I had a friend like this, actually. Whenever I would go around his house, he was climbing up his door frames, climbing his fridge. And you know what he did when he was doing this? He was always naked. He was always naked.
No,
the world we grew up in no longer exists.
Oh my gosh. Sears as well?
Real ones know
I know it.
No more tears. Johnson's baby shower. Why are you drinking it? It doesn't mean literally no more tears. In the 80s, a hamburger would ring, and we would just answer it without even knowing who it was. My neighbors were throwing
I do not answer the phone at all anymore. It could be something very important, and I just don't even respond. I'm like, hey, if it's that bad, you need to text me first.
Today, on their curb, they were throwing this out. See, I'm not old. I don't get this. I would have thrown this out too. What the hell is this?
That's
when
demonic.
I was a kid, we didn't have fun play places. We had McJail. And they'd only feed you McDonald's. How guys you genuinely never knew existed be posted up in 7 in the morning. The picosecond you open a bag of chips in the middle of class. Before Crocs, we had these. I will not fit into these.
I don't know what those are. I've never seen those before.
Up in the wood grain era. Yeah, I don't really like the wood grain
all this looks so familiar.
This may sound crazy, but hear me out. As long as this is not directly above my head, because I'm not trying to get burned this way. Kids today will never know the struggle of having 2 VHS tapes to watch Titanic.
Wait, I have never watched Titanic. I didn't know it was like that. I know you had to have 2. Holy shit. Isn't it any good? Maybe I gotta check it out.
A single frame of animation cannot make an entire generation sing an entire song no one knew they all had memorized. Challenge accepted.
What is it? I don't know what that is.
And I find an absolute diabolical childhood photo of him. I don't have 2 wolves inside me. I have these guys. Honestly thinking about buying a toy. Not sure though. Nothing is set in stone. Buy whatever toy you want. Only OGs remember what these were. To everyone who compares stepping on a Lego to death.
Wait,
never stepped.
Is this like a Barbie toy or something? That looks kind of like, or maybe like the Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid.
Barbie brush. Mom. Mark got into med school. Jim went to Mars, and Gary made an app for dogs. What did you ever accomplish?
These ones you had to throw
game and I played
them up in the water and stuff.
Something, right? Before Wikipedia, we had these bad boys. I have a vivid memory of me reading the space exploration one. What the school nurse be doing?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
You've broken your arm? Let's see if an ice pack or a plaster will help it.
We never had a school nurse.
So hard back in the day.
Are those the candy?
If an ice pack or a plaster will
help. Let me see it.
These used.
Oh my gosh, those are the candy, right? Like I'm pretty sure the bananas were the best. I can't remember actually, but I think that if this is the candy I'm thinking about, I think the bananas were the best, or the ones I ate the most.
Used to hit so hard back in the day. I don't want to party like it's 1999. I want to go grocery shopping like it's 1999.
Oh man,
me. They love
groceries too expensive now. Oh gosh, we're getting old, guys. We're getting old.
Me. I love me. Buster is a true advocate for confidence and self-love.
I never liked the show.
For making our childhood awesome.
I like this one though.
Who had Polly Pockets?
Oh.
I would really like to chew that purple jacket right about now. 50-year-old Optimus Prime
the kids
messes up his back transforming. There is a whole generation
I'm getting so
of
much
kids
nostalgia
right
from
now
all
that
these.
have no idea what these are. I remember those days when we had to sit on this plank of wood to get a haircut. Wait, I never had to do this.
I never had to sit on a wood, but I had a cushion one that my barbers would have had. Not a wood though. That's weird.
I'd have to sit on a booster seat though.
Yeah, see? Yeah, him too.
You think kids today are stressed? We played with stress. Well,
what are the kids games that they play now? Because we had those games. Like, what do they do? I don't know what kids do now, other than like iPads. I don't know.
Were these 9 years ago? All I wanted was decent skin colors. Do you know how many orange people I had Crayola do? Teachers in the 5th to 8th grade.
A lot of Donald Trump.
Slide in high school. That's stuff in high school. It
actually
slides more in high school
because
the teachers aren't paying as much attention to you. When I'm arguing with people on Roblox like they aren't 5 years old, me nervously clicking my pen.
If I want to play Roblox, I don't play Roblox.
One guy in the class who knows more.
Other games though, I definitely you're getting roasted. I don't care.
Code trying to understand why I want to invade Cuba. Tarot reading since age 6. This is what started tarot reading. This is
I forgot what this is. Oh my god.
The most popular drawing as a kid is either that stupid sun at the top right or a stickman.
Stickman?
Back when Apple used to care about us. Now they give us our phone and basically tell us to sod off. We may be cut from the same cloth, but I was cut with these. I remember these scissors. They were
I've never cut anything with them.
Using them though. Please do this with my remains and then pour it out.
Ooh, that's cool.
Stack of shuffled post-it notes. They're perfectly merged together.
I've never done that before.
Me, showing my mum the useless toy I want her to buy me.
No, she says no.
About
she
its
definitely says no.
After 3 hours. Yeah, but mum would buy it because she knows it would make you happy. That's what it's about. Most things become useless after a certain amount of time. 4-year-old me testing my parents' toothpaste instead of my princess one. Why do they make older people's toothpaste taste worse than children's toothpaste? Why is that a thing? Do they just do it because every adult should need to suffer? Like what? 6-year-old me after sucking the bath water out of a washcloth. Just you, bro. I never actually did this.
I've never done that. No, I've never done that.
It was awesome. Yeah, and it would hurt. It would hurt like crazy.
Oh my gosh. But then you just do it right away. You stop. You're like, you do it again.
When I was a doctor, I haven't been a doctor in many years. Looks like my neighbors put their Christmas display up early this year. They should make Flintstones shaped Tums for all of us now.
Dude, they're good. They're tasty.
Being a guy is not easy. You turn 12 years old and now you're competing with the CEOs, bankers, and politicians for girls your age. Kids don't play with fire.
That is an insane joke. Holy shit. We got them on an island. We call it it's a wonderful island. Okay, we call it the Epstein Island. I'm so sorry.
It works. Let the adults who have been drinking all day set them off. How the teacher looks at me after asking, "How's your work going?" And I say, "Good," as we both stare at a blank page. Them, "Don't be scared, it's just a kid's movie." The kid's movie. When your mom, who had no business cutting your hair, decided to cut your hair
always
when
gave
you
me
were
a bowl
kid.
cut. Always gave me a bowl cut.
Outside my parents' room at 7 a.m. On Christmas morning, I must unwrap my presents this instant. Did parents in the 70s, 80s, 90s really allow their kids to roam freely? Or is that just a portrayal seen in movies?
I don't know.
An underreported reason people are having fewer and fewer kids. Now we're expecting to watch them 24/7. Or at least in the summer, my mum got 10+ hours a day free from me while I crawled around in ditches.
Ditches? Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to help playing games.
Hairs. I'm this old. Do you remember when we couldn't wait to get our books and see who used to have the good old days? And you wouldn't recognize any of the names.
You wouldn't know anybody.
Everybody became a DJ when it came to scratching these planners. Since we're starting to become more environmentally savvy and ditch.
And then we had like a small like cereal box you carried around. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm actually getting so much nostalgia from this.
Plastic straws. May I recommend bringing these bad boys back? Clear and translucent products from the 90s.
Oh, the PCs
2000s.
and a Game Boy.
One time, Matt Damon guest starred on Arthur, and he looked horrifying.
Really?
So should we draw Matt as a human or as an aardvark? Yes. How friends explain math versus how teachers explain math. Older siblings creating trust issues since forever. I felt so cool after getting a top like this.
I never had
Chemistry,
one like that.
Nothing like royal high chemistry. In my day, we had to stand to play video games. Seeing your childhood
now we hunch
photos
over.
be like childhood memories. How I used to draw
Fish
and birds. But
that's how I
who
still draw
remembers
them.
This toy? This was so fun.
I forget what it's
How could I
called.
forget? In the day, your clothes are on your bed. You've taken them off your chair.
Day,
In the
night, yeah.
nighttime, you do the exact opposite.
You turn that chair around and you just throw it on there.
I will never be too old for this. I know. Predicting the comeback of these
popping
shorts from 2007. Did you have this exact?
They actually did make a comeback. I was wearing like plaided shorts for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy a nice little bit of plaid.
Food coloring. These
Food
guys
coloring?
never survive one whole drink. I'm
Never.
this old. I'm
I'm not that old, I
When
guess.
these little
Yeah.
things came out,
Oh,
I thought I
those
was living
things.
in the year 3000. One day you rode in this cart for the last time.
I never
I'm gonna
did.
make sure to
I
find
never
one of
did.
these
No.
soon.
I don't
in
think I did, at
primary
least.
school. Can I play? Me. I don't know. It's not my game. Sorry. Do people do this in America? Definitely did this in the UK.
They definitely
Remember
did
doing
this
this.
in,
No, I don't remember putting my
North
hand
America.
on uncooked rice. Nobody. 10-year-old
Oh, you
me
did that?
looking at things.
I did
So
that
if
too.
I close my left eye, shouting "Good morning, Miss," two-syllable teacher's name in primary.
Your
My
school,
name was
yeah.
really good for teachers to shout at. Jonathan. That's like 3 syllables. Jonathan.
Jonathan.
6-year-old me
Jonathan.
and my homemade rocket ship. The person I like
Yeah.
versus
Oh my-
my
no, my-
flirting skills. What? This was the
Wait,
hardest thing to draw.
No, that one makes sense. That one makes sense. You couldn't. There were like at ultra giga safe, and you had stupid keys, terrible keys.
Draw in maths. It still is the hardest thing to draw. If you ever made these
I saw
in your
that. Oh,
childhood,
that's pretty
then
bad.
your childhood was awesome. This is like origami.
Dude, yeah, I can't do this. I can't do this now. Not even as a child. What the hell?
I sucked at this. I could not.
I
make
had a
these.
stick and
would
I
just
went
make
crazy.
Trash paper airplanes and throw them at people. Telling my one-night stand to pick up a special prize before leaving. I'm
That's
taking
so
up
funny.
basketball. Thank you, POV. This was your
Oh,
childhood.
yeah.
For Ninja.
For
People still
Ninja.
play it. The original smartboard.
Or that too. Oh my
What is she
gosh.
signing? A, B? Is she publicly
Yeah.
mocking?
And then when you were like when you were like the kid who like they put it in the center room and you were like sitting beside it, and instead of looking at the board, you just look at the teacher typing or writing in there, and then you just copied it from there because these were so hard to read.
People's grades? Oh damn. Well, usually you hide that. 9-year-old me seeing a letter in maths. 16-year-old me seeing a number in maths. So that's why I turned out like this. It all makes sense now. We all fell for this. Anybody else fascinated by this as a kid?
I still am.
As a kid. The OG Glover. How old are you?
Oh,
Me,
OG
the
Glover.
default wallpaper. And
Yo, pressing the turn on your computer with your toe. Those speakers. WinRAR still a thing. We still use WinRAR. And the default background, none.
those speakers. I didn't actually play Solitaire or any of those games on the PC. Which
Not as
play
young,
design
but I
did
played
your
them in Super
Midwest
Present,
home
not
have? Nanny, my nanny had. I think she had.
I don't think I had anybody who had
I think
this.
the closest would be number 5. Who can it be now?
What is
this
that?
A reference I don't get. All the baddies had one of these growing up. A detangler. Yes, sir.
I don't know what
If
this is
you
either.
remember, I will personally hand you a certificate of good
Don't
childhood.
know what this is,
taste.
no.
How many of you ate slate pencils in your childhood? I've never ever seen.
What's a slate pencil? What? There's so much. This has to be some UK thing.
A
I don't know.
slate pencil before, or thought about eating one of them because I've never seen them. This was one of the best joys in childhood. Finish
Yeah.
this drawing.
I remember doing
they
that.
Drew. What are they?
Well, how'd they-
Jackie
what did they draw?
Chan was a childhood hero. Did he perform all of his own stunts? I don't think so.
thought he
Starring many
did.
Movies? Yes.
Yeah, he did
Disowned
that.
his daughter for being gay. Ski with
He
a
did that
broken
as well.
foot. These things we were
He
never
also
allowed
did
to
that.
Use. Oh, we were allowed to use these, just not when teachers were looking.
Yo, I remember. I'm like my first elementary school thing. They used to pull that out like once in a blue moon, and then like, oh, these are so cool.
We always used these. In my primary school, we actually had a specific day on Thursday where they would have these, but they were 2 times the size, maybe even 3 times.
Yeah, like
the
3
gym
times
was
the size.
huge, and there'd be mats on the floor, and we'd
Yeah,
be allowed to climb up them.
yeah.
We were
Oh my
obviously
gosh,
supervised,
me too.
but that was such a fun time. I don't know why
Those
they
are
allowed
great.
us to do that. That's insane. I guess it's just to like get off the energy, and no one actually got hurt. We would play games
Well,
like
they
tag
probably
or
did, but
It's
you're a
and
kid.
last
And when you're a kid, you're a superhuman. I swear.
person to be it would be out like bomb, I guess, and then yeah. Oh, I didn't really watch slime video. Oh no, I did. I
Did I
have a
watch slime
memory of me
videos?
trying this. No, you're
I
right.
never tried this. Never tried
There was
it.
one core ingredient I was missing. There was always one ingredient. I also remember trying to make oobleck. That never
Oobleck?
worked.
Nope,
And I
never
remember
did that.
watching videos calling like the boss babe.
The boss babe. No, I never done that one
I was
either.
such a kid. I mean, I was a kid. I was such a kid. That's why I can't get annoyed at kids for watching that type of stuff.
No, I still
Blame
can't.
them.
I still
Back
can't
in the
get annoyed
day,
at
those
kids.
videos used to hit. They were so entertaining.
Yeah. No, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This video made me feel hella old. Like really, really old. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these things I actually was relatable to. But I do hope you did enjoy today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys experience. Like anything they missed out on that makes you feel old, that you thinking back on it now. But I do hope you did enjoy today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya.